beautiful to me.
Next, I'd like to welcome three very special students who will help us reflect on some
Hello everyone, I'm Chen Wei Wu. I'm from China. I'm pursuing a PhD in comparative literature and culture studies. In China, according to our traditional philosophy, women were not supposed to go to school and women should not be educated because back in time, women were required to follow the three obedience. The first one is to obey their father before they get married. Second, obey their husband after they get married. Third, they are asked to obey their son if their husband pass away. So if women get well educated, they become knowledgeable, and then they're more likely to challenge the patriarchal authorities. I know the Chinese feudal system was overturned a long time ago, and women were allowed to go to school nowadays. But somehow people still think women do not deserve higher education. So they label educated women as a third gender. So in China we have male, female, and female PhD. So definitely, obviously I'm labeled as a third gender in China now. And except for that, women should get married at a young age still. They have to be independent. They have to be dependent on their husbands. If women pass a certain age, let's say mid-20s, they will be labeled as leftover women. But men at the same age, they're considered more valuable. So that's a double standard. So I'm here pursuing my degree, and I chose to marry at a later age. I got married at 28. I just want to show my future kids a good example of pursuing your dream, and don't think about how other people are going to label you. If you be the best you can be and other people are watching, and you are contributing your effort to break the stereotypes. Thank you.
I'm actually an artist. I went to graduate school here in the University of Arkansas for my master's in theater directing. And I right now work with Theater Squared, the local theater in town. I know everyone is probably expecting that I will be saying that artists for women in Syria is unusual. That is actually not correct. There are several women artists in my city and in my country, and I am very proud to be one of them. I'm specifically working on changing the stereotype of the perception of women from my country, and specifically women and Muslim women on stage. I'm really interested in portraying Muslim characters not as depressed, not as oppressed, not as terrorists, but as funny, strong, resilient, sexy, amazing people. Thank you.
I'm 20 and majoring in information systems. I'm South Korean, but I was born and raised in Bolivia, which is in South America. So that allowed me to see the differences in cultures when it comes to stereotyping women. An interesting thing I've learned from growing up in South America was seeing the concept of when a woman should get married. Interestingly, in Bolivia, they're expected to be married a lot younger than in Korea. In Korea, they're usually around 28 or 27 and above. But in Bolivia, from the age of 16, they're already looking for their potential husband. So the stereotype I would like to present is that women should not be expected to marry. Like, it should not be the highest achievement for them. And it should be their choice when they want to marry. And if a woman decides not to marry, they should not be viewed as unhappy or unsuccessful or like incompatible, you know. And my opinion in that is it's wrong. Like, it's free choice, and women should be allowed to choose when they want to marry or pursue a career for the rest of their life and be happy single.
Thank you, ladies. It was fun.
Thank you all very much.
What I am wearing is South Korea's traditional clothing, which is called hanbok. Many years ago, people judged women by what type of hanbok.
All white stamps and paint.
Each one is handmade and unique. And Josie Prince is typically worn at national parades for presidents.
Because my sari is my identity and a symbol of multicultural and diversity in the United States. My traditional
Therefore, I have a collection of 24 different costumes, even though I am 22. What makes this outfit very special is that
everything behind. My family, my friends, food, my beliefs, my culture. For a better future in America. Everything behind. My family, my friends, food, my beliefs, my culture. For a better future in America. One-piece dresses are for males only in China. Women's outfits normally come with 2 pieces. Ali says that the Panamanian costume speaks by itself. Its beauty and detail make it a unique piece of clothing. I define myself. Ali says that the Panamanian costume speaks by itself. Its beauty and detail make it a unique piece of clothing. I define myself.
Conquered. Indigenous to my homeland, St. Vincent, the Garifuna are descendants of the Caribs, a people of the island chain known as the
She is always there for me in my difficult times. She shares experiences of her life and motivates me to be stronger physically and emotionally every day, which makes me feel like my mother. Coming to this university, I feel so lucky to meet Mrs. Karen Badel, a lovely American mother who is never tired to serve her children and us as international students here at the UFA. I also meet some wonderful girls who make me feel like home. Those women that I mentioned are amazing. They sure have added some remarkable colors and smiles in my life journey. And sure, they such my role models. Here, it is a special day for women. With my grateful heart to them, I want to say thank you so much and happy special International Women's Day. Lastly, in this beautiful moment, I want to say a phrase in Tetum, my language. In Tetum we say,
Together, and you can see everyone else's great pictures from the Canadian Day, and you can share yours with us in the audience. I really appreciate all of you taking the time to join us, all of our performers, for the effort they put into preparing for this, for